I'm Jennifer Angel. Hi there, Pisces. This is my reading report for you for the week of July 17. Okay, so this is quite an amazing week. There's a lot happening this week. There's a lot of shifts that can come from this week. For instance, we have three squares, so the squares are going to like shift things around, perhaps push you out of your comfort zone a little bit and change things, and that's going to allow you to move forward and get some growth and rearrange your life, a bit like pushing the restart button. And then intermingled through this, we have two trines. And the trines are like fateful interactions that happen, and so it's almost like things need to sort of break down a little bit so you can deal with them, or get rid of them, and then it's filled back in. Once you have that space, it's filled back in with something much, much better, okay? But in saying that, there's a lot of activity. So firstly, you want to make sure you're organized, okay? Because right at the start of the week, we've got the Sun and Mars in your area, your fifth house. So for business, this is about connecting with people, getting out there, networking, okay? But there is a square between these two and Uranus sits in your area of self-worth and money and possessions and security, as in financial material security. So there seems to be some sort of conflict going on there, but it's not going to last long, because these two through the week then will move into the next sign, your area of work, productivity, and will join Mercury, which is a communication planet. And at the end of the week, there's a new moon, so things start to move. So it's almost like they have to break down so you can deal with them and clear out the baggage. It's like doing a little bit of homework, and then things sort of fill in again. Now, Mercury, so there is an indication that there's discussion. So, communication, that's like one of the things that just about solves anything. And there's like between Mercury and Saturn. Now, Saturn sits in your 10th house, your area of career, business, and your purpose in life through your career and business, and what you're building and in life in that sense, because we've got Saturn and Mercury together. So that's definitely some news coming together, some discussions, and that's like, let's have a look where that is. It's like midweek. So right at the start of the week, we've got some squares, shortly followed by a nice trine between Venus and Jupiter. Now, the trine between Venus and Jupiter is to do with your family, and it's also to do with a monetary area in one sense, okay? There's another scenario we'll talk about in a minute. So the Venus and Jupiter combination, I must say, is my most favorite combination of all planets. So, whether it's trine, sextile, or conjunct, it's all good in my book. So that it's in a monetary area of your chart, which can indicate like money through wins, or bank loans, inheritances, or official business of some sort, okay? But it's a trine, so it's sort of like a meant to be. Perhaps someone's gonna, give you a gift in some way. That's certainly possible during this time. The other area of this is an area of intimacy, and with Venus involved, then it brings in sort of love and intimacy, okay? So now, intimacy is not always about passion or lust. In fact, it can be about like sharing yourself more with someone, and if you're at the point of sharing yourself more with someone, it means that you feel safe with them. So that's a really nice, it's a really nice thing to do. And certainly at the start of the week, when the Sun and Mars is still in that solar fifth house, then if you're looking for love, then, you can have a passionate connection there, okay? So it's all in all, it's an interesting week. So things are going to sort of move forward. It's a week of change. It's a week of development. Try to just sort of breathe through it a bit, meditate through it, which is always great for Pisces. Get ready for that new moon things coming up, and that new moon is in your area of your health and well-being too. So this is a great time to have an image overhaul, or just do something nice for yourself. Look after yourself, and spoil yourself. And if you can get someone else to spoil you too, then all well and good. Okay, so the card I've selected for you this week is from the James Van Prague Soul's Journey pack. And before I share that with you, I want to tell you that my readings are on sale. It's still 20% off. I've redesigned my reading page and how it all comes together. I thought it was getting way too confusing, and I think other people did too. So now you can go through and select what elements you want in the reading, and how long, and then I custom design the reading for you. Okay, so I still do have the psychic astrology, which are at a lesser price because there's not as much preparation with that one, and that's also good as a follow-up reading. You can have that one sort of as often as you like through the year. All right, so go ahead and have a look at that. While you're on the site, jenniferangel.com, please subscribe to my newsletter. And while you're here on my YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. Okay, so here's the card I've selected for you, gratitude. I love this because gratitude really is the universal healer. It's the power of love, it's the power of attraction and manifestation, and the little affirmation is, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay, so how good is that? All right, so love and luck to you. Have a great week. I hope something amazing and exciting happens, and I look forward to hearing about it. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.